Let the recording begin. Hopefully everything is gonna be a-okay. Hey everybody, Rebellion here, and welcome back to X. We were. I'm the full abbreviation. I'm XCXDE. Xenoblade Chronicles X Transmission. Yes, I was about to say X. God damn it. My boss talked to me about XCOM just yesterday at work because, like, yeah, you should play XCOM. I'm like, I've played it. I plan on playing the second one. Like, the second one, the first one, like, yeah, the newer one. Like, no, he wants me to play the older ones, which I have not. But play WotC, Wizards of the Coast. I'm not sure. Let's get started, though. We are presumably near the end. It's hard for me to tell War of the Chosen. Oh. God damn it. Like, my Persona mind is telling me right now I have a whole other month to worry about. Or I should have until December. But I just now, as I pressed R1 to notice, there is no day after the 30th of month 10. Their calendar ends on October, not on December. Fuck, we might actually be very close to the end. Oh no. I might have just over a month of day left, so there probably is gonna be... Story's not gonna end here, clearly, but it's probably gonna be at least another 1 or 2 weeks of this is the last you have to do, and then we're gonna just do like a bunch of story stuff that might take several days. Like, you know how it is, and especially Persona's one of the games where it's like you're put into a situation that you are like out of the clock for a while, and it's like cutscene on this day, then next something on this day, to like show time passing. Persona 5 did it more famously with Joker and some of the scenes near the end, but same with for example, Persona 4 and how they did a time skip to the end of the year for the story reasons of like your visit to the town. So I'm curious if that's gonna be like here or if we actually are ending. I kind of hope not, because I feel like I've not done that much. Like, in terms of social links, I feel like I am missing a bit of time. So that could just be down to me spending my time poorly. The bed is simple but clean. It has the aroma that reminds me of a clear, sunny day. Maybe it's time to call it a night? Let's see. When they said it actually ended.
Good night.
I mean, that is kind of true that I might not be able to go there past the 10th because it lasts back to the 1st. There's no year on the calendar. It's only days and months, so maybe it loops back and I just can't see that.
At long last, my lord, our investigations have borne fruit. We know where the true prince lies. Those loyalists who disappeared with the prince led us right to him. We found traces of their coming and going.
Where was he hiding?
Far to the west of the royal capital, deep within a forest said to bewitch those who should wander in. An old village, erased from today's maps. That said, against all odds, it seems that this place is...
The lost village of the Elder. Last trampled by Fortin's troops, sent to burn it to the ground.
You knew then?
I see now. To hide in a place publicly declared as destroyed. Quite a gambit. The prince was born there, you know. An illegitimate son, after the past king's heart was drawn to a woman of the village in his youthful years of
What? Then the prince really does bear elder blood.
Forden did not raise the village for any defiance of his scriptures. He thought only to eliminate an inconvenient heir, a threat to his power, before his birth was known. The prince's survival, his complete disappearance, this was the missing piece. Zorba, go and snuff them out for good.
Sir, consider them annihilated. I've been hoping for an opportunity to test this newfound power.
Now, the battle at the royal capital looms. I must begin my own preparations. If you call yourself the prince, then I will give you a prince's end. And I have just the spell to do it.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
Good morning. Did you sleep well? Ready to face the day?
Same as any other day, I suppose.
No nerves, even. Huh. Nothing ever seems to faze you. It's quite admirable.
But you have to come back, no matter what, okay?
I confess my mind strays back to the royal funeral. Yet we are more than we ever were then. Now we have the power to see this through.
Let's get out there, thrash him, and come back here to celebrate.
Never thought we'd find ourselves back at the Grand Cathedral for the final showdown. Let's pull ourselves together, ready our supplies, and give him hell.
Really is feeling like a final confrontation, but my mind is telling me that there's no possible way it should
Let's head
be.
there.
Unless they're gonna upload a lot of things. Luis awaits in the Grand Cathedral. I should go there.
Can we talk? Just so
Make sure we have everything we'll need. I have a bunch of items bought and ready.
Oh, this blooming
That body was never moved. Good to know.
All right then.
Well, stranger things have happened.
I hate when you say that, Angelo, because I kind of see that being possible. For some reason, I can imagine a game like this actually having a New Game Plus requirement to unlock the true ending. I don't know if they would, if like the people that worked on Metaphor would do it, but if it was an actual thing that could happen, I'd believe it. I'd hate it and believe it.
Hey, and what is it?
But at least if that was what happened, I would have an excuse to play this game on my off time and just rush everything. I don't think we ever used a thread to get out of a dungeon. We just went in there and said, we're doing this. And it worked out. Okay, also, I just realized we should check. These things never updated, right?
Hello there.
They did. I was about to miss this. Small MP recovery every turn. For the Seeker. Increases Dark Strength attack for the Mage. Cursed Blade Nihil. Normal attacks can inflict Hex. That is just barely more attack than our current sword. Do they have any of the rare weapons? No, they don't. It seems they have like some sort of special final weapon for everyone, including another one of these abacus weapons. Increase the cost and strength of money skills. I guess this would be the final abacus. The problem is, I've almost run out of spending money. If only for Basilio, I'm probably gonna grab this.
I get it.
Nobody else really needs a weapon. Like, she could use it just to deal some more damage as well, but she's not meant to deal damage. And Juna actually has better ones than this. Are you playing a lot? I mean, I kind of look forward to if I am, because I love this game. I enjoy it thoroughly. Endurance 6, Endurance 7. Nothing, nothing. It's just generally good defense. Like, holy shit, very good defense. And then magic. Endurance. Generally good defense, but no other benefit of it. Magic. Strength, though. That strength bonus is actually kind of tasty. Strength and magic for the fusion ones. Endurance, agility. Like the strength 6 ones are actually kind of nice, but I've been down waiting for solo stream. Hopefully they're doing all right. I actually want solo to play this game. To play either this one or SMT5. Because Solo, as furthermore, wants to probably dip his toes into the SMT/Persona well after Persona 5 thoroughly burned him. And I'm curious, like, if I can get him to try one of these out. And hopefully get a good story out of it.
I'm chuffed.
Alright, let's see how much of this whole thing's gonna fuck up. Hold on, I still want to prepare just to, like, save. Have a save just before we go out. Yes, Capricorn, so don't throw it all in one place. Always ready. What's the worst that could happen?
Well, bit of a tricky situation. Can't exactly say I'm the tournament's official crier anymore, things being what they are. I mean, Sanctifex Forden and St. Rella are gone. Bluntly speaking, there is no tournament anymore. But like hell, if that's gonna stop me, as a lone citizen watching over the future of our country, you can look to me for the latest news on this upcoming fight. Woo! Live free, Crier! Fight the power! Very good. Let's begin, shall we? The Day of Judgment is here. The final fight between Luis, military paragon and one-man army, and the boy who claims to be the Fallen Prince. The entire continent's eyes are on this battle, folks, and only one of them's walking away. Let's see a show of true strength, worthy of our new king.
Your Highness, you can win! Give Luis the boot!
Count Luis! Kill that imposter!
It looks to me like Luis hasn't even bothered to show at the royal capital.
Well, there's no way he'd run away from this. Anytime now. Anytime.
Whoa, over there! It's Luis's gauntlet runner! And so the leading candidate finally makes his appearance.
Luis.
The two titans of this race have finally come face to face. Let's introduce our candidates once again for this final bout. Our first candidate, Count Luis. Adopted son of a minor nobleman, he rose to fame on his incredible military merits, quelling domestic conflicts and almost becoming our nation's youngest general. Suspected of attacking His Highness, he was denounced and cast down, but his name has since been cleared, and now here he stands, closest to the throne. Then we have the Elden candidate, he who claims to be none other than His Highness, the Prince. Though his identity is uncertain, his strength is undeniable. Through his campaign, we've seen his team flourish, counting even the songstress Tuna among them. The time has come to demonstrate his power. Will it be enough for this youth to take the throne?
I have to commend you. A lesser man would have run. This all began with the king's failings. He was an unworthy ruler, and his incompetence bred the chaos that followed. You, who claim to be the prince, what do you believe the people seek in their king?
Power, intellect, bloodline. Probably not. I feel like people probably seek an amount of bloodline for just tradition, but I'm gonna say at least a strong king, because no matter what I pick, odds are Luis is gonna poke a hole in it. Bloodline just feels like it's the easiest one to poke a hole in. I'm assuming Luis wants power, but I'm actually with you, Capricorn, where intellect is what I would say.
The intellect to resolve everything.
Many would dismiss this idea, but resorting to force is never the answer.
Can intellect alone protect the people? In the end, words are nothing against power. Now let me ask you, my gathered people, what is it that makes a king?
Power! My Lord Luis, kill him now! Only the strong can rule!
Your Highness, show us your power!
Young candidate, have you or your party any final speeches before the duel?
We have only one thing to say. Wake up! Luis's fair world is barbaric. A land where the strong prey on the weak. He promises protection, but he is the very man who would see you slain. Hear this. Luis ordered my home destroyed by a human. Are we a land of animals? Or are we a nation united in the protection of the weak, in raising up our neighbors?
He's the type of man who will kill anyone who gets in his way. If you crown him king, I know the country will burn. Rella said as much.
People, do not let your hearts falter. I desire but one thing, a world without inequality. And I shall gladly offer my shield to all of those who follow this ideal. Those who do not, however, will be slain without mercy or regret. It could not be simpler.
If your equality means you will sacrifice the people who need help most, then I deny your world!
So, you think you have the strength to protect the weak? Then prove to me these are more than empty words.
Alright, is it gonna be an actual fight now against Luis?
Come then, and act your part in this showdown. I have a new world to build, and you will die in its name.
The time has come. We're finishing this. Here and now. Let's not.
Why did you go first?
I call upon a royal soul.
I mean, this is still a good. Actually, wait. It's because she's now a trickster class, so the speed tuning is off. That's why. I forgot. Oh well.
Going for the weak spot. Ev, take my fullest power. For victory!
But because of this, it's now only cost, because of the equipment that we gave her, it only cost 1 to do these.
Get after it, love. I channel my power. I gave them a new weakness. Someone follow up.
With sword in hand, I cut a path. Let's set it up.
All right. Do the big damages.
Got it, boss.
Let's do this.
Well done.
That's your opening, Captain.
Now, unfortunately,
Looks like
it's
you
a
can't
one-time
brute force
weakness.
through this one.
But I can do it again for shits and giggles.
You can do this.
What happens next ain't my problem.
Good. Very good. Yours is a worthy power, one untainted by petty tactics or cheap tricks. However,
you don't get a turn, I guess.
magnificent. You truly have become more powerful. But I would expect no less of a remnant of humankind. You're a survivor of a lost tribe, aren't you?
Humankind?
Because he's elder, you would call him a monster.
You should know the truth by now. After all that time I allowed you to spend on that pagan island. History as told by the Sanctus Church is a fiction. No doubt you saw all the evidence of a truer history. One that told of ancient times where the land was ruled by a far different people.
You mean the legends according to the murals and ruins from the temple?
Yufa, don't humor him.
But if that war between gods truly did come to pass...
Gods? How droll. They may have governed all things with works far beyond ours, but they were no gods. They were an ancient tribe unlike any other race now lost. Wielders of true magic. The modern age saw them called Elder, shunned from our cities. But in their time, they were known as humankind.
I thought humans were those mad monsters. What are you trying to say now?
Luis, you dog! Your lies will soil His Highness's name no longer!
You believe it false? What would I stand to gain from lies?
Elda are actually humankind? Why wouldn't I know that?
Hear me! His appearance as a boy is mere trickery. In truth, he is humankind. He is kin to the feral monstrosities that roam this land, leaving carnage in their wake.
He doesn't know when to give up. No one would believe this madness.
No need to distress yourself. I'll show you the proof. You, boy, who call yourself the prince. You will be the cornerstone upon which my utopia is built.
Utopia?
What's happening?
What is him?
Witness the truth, good people. you would know the identity of your would-be prince? Here he is!
It's a monster! It's a human! It's gone.
The truth of the humans is laid bare. They're no beasts, but another form of the Elder Tribe. Cast aside their guise with magic, and they reveal their true colors. He is no royalty, no boy, but a ruthless fiend intent on your throne!
It's not true! It has to be one of the Count's illusions!
What illusion? That's no prince! It's a monster!
It'll kill us all! Run!
What has become of him?
It must be Luis's wicked magic. Yet, the aura of Magla, it's exactly like a human's.
He's not!
He's a human.
Hey! Snap out of it! You have to stop this! Ah!
To help anyone in need. Were the two idealistic? Were the two naive to win?
Afraid.
Luis called it trickery. And even my very body.
Be not afraid, child. 'Tis not thy true self. 'Tis not thy true fate.
Who are you? What do you know of it?
In this moment, thy mind is disturbed, twisted by the power of that man. The time has come. Thou must face the truth deepest within thee.
What's that about?
The deepest truth?
Remember again thy true self, the purpose of thy birth.
My purpose. Yes, that's right. I took on a mission to save the prince.
An ideal world. Even if reality crushes everything I believe in, even if my ideals languish, I know I can trust you to see them through. It's always been that way. Whenever my life's been the hardest, you are always there to help me through it. After all, you're mine.
Wake up! Wake up! Hey!
Are you well?
I think so.
Yeah, I think so.
Phew. You seem coherent at least. We saw you take on a terrible, monstrous form. We knew not what to do.
You had vast reserves of magic poured into you. It was eating away at your body and mind, but I've managed to suppress it. He may be back with us, but without rest, he will surely succumb to the spell. I don't know if he can withstand the same magic a second time.
I will not let you die.
It would appear the throne is now mine in every sense. None remain to oppose me. Your vengeance is at hand. Will you not finally slay the monster and avenge your people?
Shut up!
Unfortunately, the prince is finished either way. Both this imposter and the true prince at death's door, deep in the woods.
The true prince? You bastard! What have you done?
Bloody hell! Is that why he called us here? It was all just a bloody distraction!
Your part in this has ended. Go where you wish, but I advise you run fast if you would outpace your hunters.
Seize the monster! I don't care if you have to kill it!
Attention now. This looks dire.
How could you deceive us?
I knew all along that filthy lowborn was hiding something! Monster!
We retreat to our gauntlet runner. We must find him safe haven to rest.
It won't be long until the entire kingdom hears of this mess. We've no safe haven left.
Gallica, we've only got one option now. I'm worried about the prince too.
I know. We'll head to my home, and the prince's refuge. The Elden Sanctum.
You know, we didn't actually lose that much support. Considering that it was counting almost a lot, like thousands, going down to 500 is actually not that bad. Now, our current supporters have begun drastically declining in number. Unless it goes down more and more as the news spreads, then we are kind of screwed.
Count Luis has saved the country. He has driven off the human who sought to usurp it.
Count Luis is our true savior.
Sounds like we've got our next king, then.
Might as well fall in with him. He'll keep us safe from any humans at the very least.
They'll be all right, won't they? That boy is no monster. I'm sure they'll be fine.
Luis! What the hell did he do? Stay safe out there, boy.
The flow of that evil Magla was surely born from Luis's magic. What a terrifying force.
Oh shit. Anthony, I didn't even see you there. You blend in so well when, like, the eye isn't sticking up.
I'll remember that sight for the rest of my days. But he hasn't got you beat yet, my friend. You can't tell me the fight's over.
Okay, no, now we're dropping hard. The supporters are continuing to decline. I guess it's gonna show all my social links, maybe? Or actually not.
Why?
How did this happen? Anyhow, there's no time to wait. Let's set course for the ancient Elden Sanctum. Don't lose hope, Narukami.
It was more of a defeat than it was a departure. They board the gauntlet runner and rush from the capital, as though hiding from the shrieking animosity of the masses. What more can they endure? There is no light to be seen.
A hiding place for the Elder Tribe. Wonders never cease.
We can marvel at it later. The mirror hasn't shown me anything for a while. I can't even see the room now, let alone the prince. No. Just after we'd finally resolved the curse, too.
Luis's final words trouble me. We must hurry on.
At first glance, it is a simple forest, deep as any other. But the observant may sense that every tree in its formation is ancient and grand, bathed in mystical serenity. The name of this place is familiar only to the few who grasp the truth. The ancient Elden Sanctum.